Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick and today I'm building another house for you in The Sims 4. Today I was really inspired by California Mission architecture. I saw a YouTube video talking about all of the different architecture styles that are common in California, or at least around Los Angeles, and I wanted to try building one of them on my own. I didn't really have any reference. I was just going with whatever my heart desired. I had some things that I wanted to incorporate. Originally, the house was going to be much smaller, but I just kept adding and adding and adding to it, and I don't regret it one bit. I think it turned out absolutely incredible. It's one of my favorite builds that I've ever done. I'm so proud of it. I learned a lot building this, especially with the rounded rooms, because that's a newer feature in the game that I haven't really explored too much. Same with painting the ceilings. So that was all entirely new to me. Not entirely, but with pairing those together, all brand new stuff. I also used platforms, which are not always the easiest to work with, so I tried and pulled out all stops to make this house just everything that it could be. I had to spend so long just redoing the turret because it would get deleted for no reason whenever I would play with the wallpapers and stuff. So if you download this house, which I would totally recommend doing, you can find it on the Sims 4 gallery under my user ID @NickLastGame. There's also the tray files in the description below, so you can download it that way. There's no custom content, but this one used a lot of packs, so don't be alarmed if you don't have them. You can still download the house and the game will just replace the content that I have that you don't with things that you do have, so then you'll be able to just kind of tweak it to fit all the items that you have. I just wanted to use everything that I possibly could to make this house as perfect as possible. The floor plan is really unique. There's okay, so some of the stats on the house before I get into the specifics. There's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. One of the bedrooms and one of the bathrooms are on the first floor, which is great. There's, as you can see, many courtyards and patios and balconies all throughout the house on all sides that you can get to in many different ways. So incredible outdoor living. There's a 3-story rounded turret. It starts on the 2nd floor and continues up to the 3rd, but doesn't actually impact the 1st floor at all. So that's cool. And the 3rd floor isn't functional. I tried to add a ladder in, but it just wasn't letting me place it anywhere, so unfortunately you can't get to it. You probably could if you wanted to build it like a little bit bigger and tweak it, which I would love to see, but at this point in time you can't actually get up there. I added a light so at night it looked really bright though, which I think does the trick. Inside, you'll see there's a really great dining nook. It's a pretty spacious floor plan. There's a few different tiers to it. Love the 2nd floor. There's 1 bedroom with its own balcony, and then the primary suite has 2 balconies and 1 fake one. Oh my god, that was hilarious. So I'm recording this on my bed with my microphone just like set next to me, and it tipped over and fell on me, so I'm really sorry about that, but that was funny. What I was saying is there's a bedroom upstairs with its own balcony, and then the primary suite has 2 balconies that are pretty big, and then 1 fake one with like the wall decoration kind of balcony that you can just stick on, but doesn't actually work. The other 2 do, same with the one off of the other bedroom. I love all of the different courtyards that I decorated. There's fountains built into the ground, which I don't do too often. I added actual water spouts too, so if you're playing in live mode, there's water going through that if you turn that on. So that's really cool. Same with the wind chimes. If you have that pack, your house is just going to sound incredible outside. I didn't ever play with it in live mode, so I haven't experienced that, but I was thinking of you when I was building it. Now I'm on to some of the backyard decorations, and I tend to do a lot of similar things in the backyard. I just like the same styles and items. I think they work really well together, especially for this build style. So there's the outdoor grill, some seating, a picnic table, the lawn chairs or like lounge chairs, I don't know what they're called, what you lay on when you want to tan outside. There's some garbages and lots of hoses. I always try to make sure I add hoses because I feel like that's a really realistic feature to have. I love this water trough that's actually full. I think that came with the new Horse Ranch pack, so that was a first time using that item, I believe, and it's great. I could see myself using that inside, outside, all different capacities, in a mudroom, in a bathroom. It's just kind of cool. I added another bit of seating on the side of the house because that connects to the dining room, or next to the dining room. I think it connects to the living room, but close enough so there's some more outdoor seating. You can get outside from most of the rooms in the house, so no issues there. I love how I landscaped it. I thought that that was just a really nice touch with the full courtyard kind of situation. Everything has like a gate around it, or a half wall, or a fence or something, and usually a decent amount of plants too. Now we're inside and you can see some of the different levels that I have. I cut out doing the floor plan and decorating, putting down like the walls and floors, because that just takes me a really long time trying to figure that out, and we would be here forever if I didn't trim out some of the things. So I try to condense it into the perfect amount for you, where you get to see the entire interior for the most part. There's screenshots at the end as always, so you can see what the house looks like in even more detail, kind of like a first person view. I have some great outdoor pictures. On my social media, I always post edited pictures of it, so I put a little filters and tweak the colors to just really enhance it. That's a fun way to kind of reimagine how the builds look. I try to take them like real estate pictures, like you're just flipping through Zillow and you would come across this house. This kitchen was really interesting to me. I didn't know what I wanted to do or where I wanted to put it, but I had this space and it is a pretty long hallway, so I figured I could just put the kitchen there and make it more of a place where food's prepared, and there's so many other spots to hang out in the house. I also think that you would do a lot of cooking outside on the grill because there's a few different grills in the house. So lots of different places to cook, but it's not a main gathering space. All of the other rooms just really are places I would want to spend time. The living room looks super cozy, love the windows. I painted all the ceilings to have like the wooden texture, which definitely takes the builds to the next level. I'm so glad that they added that feature. This dining room, incredible. I love the Courtyard Oasis pack. I was able to finally use some of that, and I thought it added so much character to that little spot in the house. I used the same tile that matches the archway, and I changed the way that I ended up decorating the inside, so you'll see that in the screenshots, but I cut it out of the speed build because I changed it off camera. But oh well. I love this little piano nook too. It's rounded, and I added bookshelves from the new Book Nook kit. That is a tongue twister. I love how they're modular, and then I added the tiny little curtain rod thing, I think from another kit, right on top of it to hide some of the gaps, and that's just like one of my favorite items, that curtain rod thing. I use it in a good portion of my builds. I just think it's really versatile. I don't know. Totally recommend that pack. A lot of the kits are actually really good. I think they're a bit pricey for the minimal content that you get, but I use them so frequently. Whenever I'm building a house, I'm always surprised at the end to see how many of the kits that I use. And it's nice because I have all the packs, so I like knowing that I've kind of gotten my money's worth, at least if I just reuse a few items over and over and over again. Then in my mind it makes sense. I love this bedroom. The orange color and the fireplace is just so nice. The ceilings are really big still, even though it's on the top floor of the house. It also has its entire own front courtyard. You can get to it from the front yard. There's another gate, but still protected by a gate, and you can't get to it from anywhere else in the house, so makes it really private. This is a second story bedroom. Oh my goodness, my mic almost fell again, but I caught it this time. The bedrooms are small. The guest rooms are definitely small. I think it kind of has like a European vibe, with it being a bit more cramped and unique shapes, but I really made use of all the space, and I think that this room in particular is really cool with the little wicker egg kind of bench sofa thing. There's a few different dressers, the TV, which is one of the only TVs in the house is in this bedroom, which is funny. There's also one in the primary suite. The front part of the turret is the bathroom, which I recommend staying to the screenshots to see because that just turned out really cool. And this is the bedroom with two separate balconies off of it, and you walk into this really big dressing area. So we're almost at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it. Leave a like and comment what you would like me to build in the future, because I'm always open to your suggestions. Thanks for watching.